Peace and love, family. Peace and love. It's your boy, Leon Wiz White. Y'all already know what time it is. Planet Wiz. We here at season 4, episode 9. We in the building. We are definitely in the building. Welcome, family. Welcome. PYT_Keith. Welcome. Venus Rose. Welcome. Welcome, family. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you guys doing tonight? It's about to go down, fam. Give me 1 second as I put this in. It's about to go down. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Y'all ready to get it popping tonight? About to get this music going for y'all real quick. Put these cash apps up. Y'all know how we do it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it, family. All right, let me go ahead and welcome the family. Let me go. Carry One Bailey. Peace, God. Wifey, what's good? What's good? Peace, Queen. Peace, peace. Day Sakaya. Peace, peace, God. If I said it wrong, DM me on the voice message if I said it wrong, and I'll make sure I get it right. I am her. She is I. Peace, Queen. Tasha. Peace, God. It's Brad_Truck Life. Peace, Queen. Peace, 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 King. Peace, King. Tasha. Peace, Goddess. Sean, what too? Peace, King. Peace, peace, peace. Welcome, family. Let's get it popping. Pull up, family. Pull up, pull up. I got an amazing guest for y'all tonight. Pull up, family. Let's go. LaWanda, Peace Queen, Peace Empress. Pull up. Tell the family to pull up. Go down. Blessings, blessings. Go down to the bottom of the page. Hit that arrow. Share it with your friends and family. It's going down tonight. It's a celebration. Too Tall Flame, Peace Queen, Peace Empress, what's up? Let's get these vibes up. Let's raise these vibes. Chris, Peace King, Peace God. Raise these vibrations, family. Cuban_Boss Lady, Peace Empress. Let's raise these vibrations. We raising vibrations tonight. Let's go. Pull up, pull up. Tell your people to pull up. Go down to that bottom of the page. Click that arrow. Send to your friends and family so we can share it. We got some amazing information that we're going to be covering tonight. Trust me. Information that could change your thought process, that can change your life. And those are facts. You'll understand here in the next handful of minutes. Those are big facts. New moon tonight. Peace, peace, Goddess. Hey, that full moon. Hey, it was so bright this morning. I know you saw what I put up today. Peace, Virgo. Yo, Peace Queen. Peace, Goddess. Peace, peace. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Make sure y'all go share this video with your friends and family. This is information that's powerful. That's extremely, extremely powerful. And our family needs this type of information to be able to maneuver through the matrix. So I'm excited that we got the God that's coming on tonight. Amazing Grace, Peace Queen, Peace Goddess. Endless JDG, peace, peace, peace. Welcome, Queen. Zen, what up, Peace God, peace. Welcome, Queenly Jet, Peace Goddess, peace. Hey, it's going down tonight, y'all. I'm excited. We raising these vibrations. Invite your friends and family, the dog, the cat down the street, all that. I'm telling you, even the dog need to know this information because, shit, this is that type of information that can help you maneuver in this matrix that we are in. Trust me, pull up. Third_Eye_Freak, Peace Queen, Peace Goddess. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Share it with your friends and family. Yeah, Zen. Tell your dog, man. Tell your dog, your cousin, your aunt, anybody down the street, anybody up, any being. They need to know this information that we're gonna be covering tonight. Trust me, this is that vital information, that goddess type information, right? That taps you into that God and that goddess type frequency, and that's what we want to tap in. That's what we want to embody. That self mastery. You feel me? Feeling and healing one. Peace Goddess. Peace Empress. Welcome, welcome. Cash, what it do? Cash Money Records. What's up, Cash? Peace. Welcome, Queen. Welcome. Hey, we raising vibrations. Hey, I'm hyped right now. I'm excited. We raising these vibrations. Hey, Janae, Peace Goddess, peace. Yeah. Anna_La_Shamana, Peace Goddess, peace. Welcome, welcome. We raising vibrations. Hey, keep those hearts coming. Just keep them coming because we raising them vibrations, baby. Let's go, family. We in here. Send the masters. Let's go. Go down to the bottom of the page. Trust me. Click the arrow. Share with your friends and family. This is that information. This is that shit. This is that shit. This is that plug. You know, when they say you got the plug, We got the plug coming on tonight. You feel me? That's the plug. Erotic Whispers. Peace, peace. Welcome, welcome. I am bag five. Their bell. Peace, peace. Welcome. Peace, King. If I said that wrong, God, I apologize. Welcome. Universal 9791. Peace, Queen. I'm telling y'all, go down to that arrow. We're gonna get started in about 5 minutes. Go down to that arrow. Foxy _ Cleopatra. Welcome on. You crossed on over. Welcome, welcome. Peace, Goddess. Welcome. Let me grab my notebook. Yeah, I'm telling you, get your notebook, get your pen. We're going to take you. I'm encouraging you to take some copious notes tonight and then come back and watch the replay, because I'm definitely going to watch the replay, because the information tonight, man, I'm telling you, it's going to help us maneuver through this matrix a lot better and teach us about law, because law is important. And if you don't understand law, you fucked in the game. Believe that, because they manipulate you and can do all type of things to you. You feel me? So, yeah. Yep. I've been Big Dog. I love that name. I've been Big Dog. Peace, Empress. Peace. Welcome. Well, I fucks with that name heavy. I've been Big Dog. You feel me? Let me say that. I've been Big Dog. D+3 Designs. Peace. Welcome, welcome. Hey, that name hard. I'm telling you, that's one of the dopest names I done seen on IG. I've been Big Dog. And you a goddess with that goddess. Hey, that's fire. It's creative. I fuck with you. And I think we still got to connect, too. I think you asked me something the other day. Oh, yeah. Peace and thank you. Yes, I've been. You feel me? I've been. Yes. I've been Big Dog. I dream _06. Peace, family. Peace. Welcome. This is my shit right here. Don't fuck with my energy. Hey, family. Go down to that bottom of the page. I'm telling you. Peace, God. What's up, King? Peace. Welcome, family. Go down to that bottom of the page. I'm telling you, share with your friends and family. This is the knowledge, right? This is that community knowledge that's going to wake us up. We got to know law. Law is important. If you don't know it, they can manipulate you and use it against you. Let's get it. The No Longer. Peace, family. Welcome. Spank 523. Peace, God. Yeah. We're getting started in about 4 minutes. God's wrist. There he is. Peace, God. Welcome. Dewan 325, peace. Welcome, King, welcome. Yep. Go down to the bottom of that arrow. I'm telling you, family. Share it with your friends and family. Where is he at? Let's see. Hey. She be spit. Bag boy. Peace, God. Welcome. She be talking that shit. People out though. Arisha my altar. You feel me? Arisha my altar. Peace, family. Getting going in about 3 minutes, 2.5, 3 minutes. Don't you fuck with my energy. That's what you tell them haters. That's what you tell them haters. Let me light some sage for the God. You feel me? Light some sage for the God. Some juniper sage. Cleanse the space one time. That boy lit up clean. Cleanse that space one time. That's Princess Nokia. It's called Brujas. Princess Nokia Brujas. Hey, she be dropping that shit. She be spitting. And she be on her spiritual tip. Peace, family. Welcome. I'm still waiting on our guest to tap in. I ain't seen him tap in yet. Yeah. You know, I play it all the time. This is my shit. Let me reach out to the guy real quick. Mika Michelle, peace, goddess. Welcome. Go down to the bottom of the arrow, family. Click that arrow. I'm telling you. Share it with your friends and family. I'm telling you. Let me make this phone call real quick. Let me holler at the God. See what's good. Yeah. I'm pulling up. I'm pulling up on him on the live. AC007. Welcome, Goddess. Peace, Queen. Peace. Welcome. Pulling up on my boy on the live. Like, what up? Yeah, there he is. There go to God. Hey, peace, King. So I'm going ahead. I'm cleansing this space for you real quick. And we're about to get started. Josie, welcome. I see you, King. My bad. We here. Maya Nicole. Peace, cuz. Josie, Montoya / Montana. Welcome. Hey, so the vibes is all the way high tonight. You feel me? So the vibes all the way high. Leah _ascended. Peace. Welcome, fam. Welcome. Won't you fuck with my energy? Welcome, CJ _focus. Peace. Betty Bad, yeah, we in here. The Magician, peace. Welcome. I see you, God. I'm about to bring you on in about 1 minute. 1 minute, guys. Real quick, we about to get started. So before we get started, do me a favor. Y'all know how we do it. We got to raise these vibrations real quick for our guest speaker. Raise these vibrations, you feel me? So that way this exchange can be reciprocal, you feel me? So in the comments, give me some hearts. Give me some thumbs up. Give me some bicep emojis. I need hearts coming in. I need stars. Let's raise these vibrations real fast for the God so we can let him know we here. Let's get our notebooks, take these copious notes, be some students to the game, because the information he's going to bring tonight is going to be vital. Anytime you're talking law is vital. And if you don't know the law, they can manipulate you and take advantage of you. And that's why I'm excited I got this connection with the guy here, because he knows his shit in and out. And I'm excited to bring him on tonight. Real good friend of mine. Every time we connect, you know, I always say this, I always learn something. That's important. That's important in a relationship that the individual that, you know, somebody's not always just pouring on you or draining your energy. So I always learn when I speak to this young man. And, you know, definitely my brother, soul brother, for sure. Loves to help people. And I look forward just to continue to build with him on a consistent basis and on a deeper level coming up here real soon, because I'm about to start moving around. We about to start connecting with tribe. It's time to start building, family. We can't be talking no more. It's time to build. You feel me? It's time to build for our own. You know what I'm saying? Heal together, grow together, spend money together, barter together. Y'all know my motto. Y'all know how I am. Y'all know how I say this shit every show. You know what I mean? I say it every show because this is what I've been manifesting. And I'm excited that you guys, you know, like-minded individuals have been able to connect and link. And this bond that we're building is absolutely amazing. So I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, right? So I'm just your host for the night, and we're about to get this thing popping, right? So before we get started, I'm going to bring the God on just to let you guys know. Thank each and every one of you guys for tapping in with me tonight here at Planet Wiz. I'm your host. My name is Leon Wiz White. This is Season 4, Episode 9. We do the show 3 days a week, guys. We do it every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, every Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right? So if you want to stay connected with the platform, I encourage you to go to my YouTube channel, which is Planet Wiz. 2 words, Planet Wiz. Type that in. Over 100 videos that you can go to, help you with your spiritual journey, learn law. The gentleman I'm bringing you on that's going to be sharing information with you guys tonight has 2 videos on YouTube already on the channel. This will be his 3rd. So we're just building. All right. Also, all those episodes will also be on my Facebook page, which is Leon Wiz White. Same profile name as my IG here. Just to let you know, I'm trying to let you know everything where all the information is. So if somebody you know that don't have IG, you can send them to YouTube. If they don't have Facebook, you can send. If they don't have Facebook, you can send them to IG. If they don't have either one, you can send them to YouTube, right? If they don't have that, we're gonna figure something out, right? We're gonna get it, because websites and everything coming out. We just need to get this information to the community and get this information to the family, and that's all it's about. You know, that's my purpose. That's our purpose, right? It's to awaken God's people, awaken his warriors. And that's what we're here to do. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and bring the God King on. Give me 1 second. Carrie, peace, queen. Welcome. Let me go ahead and bring on Eric Ingram Bay. I'm excited for this build. All right, Eric. So real quick. Oh, there you go. Peace. You should be here in about 3 seconds, family. 2. Yes. Peace, God.
Peace and love, family.
Peace and love.
What's going on?
Peace and love. How you?
How you
I'm
doing?
doing great. How are you?
I'm great, man. Doing great, Doing real good, man. Good to see y'all again. Good to be back on.
Man, it's always love. It's always a blessing to have you come on and share with the family. You know, I've been talking to a lot of them today about you coming on and telling them, look, y'all got to get your peoples on here because this information that we're gonna be talking about tonight, and every time you come on, is just vital. It's just extremely vital that we understand law. I mean, you
Right.
can't get around it because, like I was saying, if you don't know it, they can manipulate you. And I know you're about to say something. Go
Yeah.
ahead, King.
Nah, you right. You right though. Just the whole entire thing of what's going on right now. Y'all peeped out the stock market thing today, right?
Yeah,
Okay, you see what happened, right? So that lets you know that the power is in who? The people.
absolutely.
Like when you know, and when people need to look at it like that is a prime example of what happens when the people becomes into the knowing and starts applying the truth. You get what I'm saying? And when that starts happening, a system has to fall because that system was to keep you on the flip side. You see what I'm saying? Up under. As soon as they seen that the majority of the people that always lose, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Majority of the people that steady losing every day, they won big time.
Facts.
You feel me? So they had to stop that because now who's taking the loss?
They,
The company.
yeah, they don't like
They
that. They don't
taking the
like that.
loss. No. So that's what I'm saying. That's where you know, like, the power is in the people.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? Power is in the people, you know what I'm saying? Like all day. So let's get to this point right here. I'm gonna if it'll let me. Can you pin this?
What you need? You want me to? All right, I'll put our cash app, your cash app back up. What is it? Yeah, put it up there. I'll pin it.
Yeah, we'll get the cash out
There
later.
you go.
You know,
This right here.
money, money. Yeah. If you can pin that right there for me, all right. Because this is where we're gonna be talking
That's
about.
facts.
You know, can y'all read that?
Yep.
Can they see it to read it pretty good?
Everybody,
Okay,
family,
I'm
can
trying
y'all
to.
see that? Can y'all see that right there? What I just pinned?
Or is it not showing
It's
everything?
showing everything. Well,
Probably.
okay. So here's what I got. Don't let nobody tell you what you can't do. Allah gave us free will. Anyone willing to take that from you wants to deprive you of your liberty, law of nation, or law of nature applied to the. I think it says conduct, but it cuts off right there.
Right. Well, it's applied to the conduct of nations, and basically all nations are falls up under this rule of law, right? Okay, and that consists of everything, which is the law of nature. So, like I said, the first thing that everybody needs to know is this. Why is it when we speak on animals, we speak of the law of nature?
Damn, that's a good
You see what I'm
point.
saying? When we speak on animals and everything like that, we speak of the law of nature, the natural law itself. When it comes to animals, we talk about territory, and see, territory does not limit boundaries to where they have you limiting boundaries because they get a surveyor to what survey your land and they show you the boundaries that you have that you can. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So, but when you start dealing with natural law, you start dealing with territory and you have the right to use all resources of that land. You see what I'm saying? For your survival. Every single living thing knows that. Even the trees are going to plant, even the trees, the roots will stretch out far enough to what? To the water. It's going to stretch to where it finds water. And when it finds that water, it will rest there, right? The roots of it will, right?
Yes.
It's gonna look. That's the reason why they grow like that, right? This is a natural thing. That's why I say, like, so when you get to thinking of law, you have to always come back to the common sense of things, of what you already know. Because you have to remember what the true living God said, right? The true living God said that I would not, I will write my law on your heart. You see what I'm saying? So it's already written in you. You already know all things because the creator that we're connected to know all things. So we already connected on what you call this grid, right? It's on a conscious grid is what you could pretty much call it. All around the entire earth. So everything it is that we already know. And see, we speak in the spiritual realm too, right?
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? So you can't forget that because we are spirit. That's the first thing. You see what I'm saying? So
Big fact.
since we are spirit and we know we are spirit first, then we have to deal with spiritual law and understand that our kingdom is in the spiritual essence of everything. See, our kingdom will not be built by the hands of man, meaning buildings and everything like that, because that's what all these kingdoms had, boasted and bragged on, the fact of their empire, of what they had. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Think about it. That's the reason peasants even existed, because people took the kings and the sovereignties took more care into what they have and more than what they did in their own people, right?
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Okay, so now once you build your kingdom in the heart of the people, you see what I'm saying? So get back to natural law. Look at all the animals, right? They are a okay. Let's look at the ants for instance. Ants are considered they set out, and we call them colonies, right? We say they set out in colonies. Okay, but there is law, there is order, and there is a natural law in order to what they do. Okay, and that is consisted of as a nation. You get what I'm saying? Yes. Each ant, where you see there's an ant hill, whatever, you see what I'm saying? They have different territories, etc. That is consisted of a nation. So when you're dealing in territories, so let's say water is about 2.5 miles from you. So, but you know how you gotta you gotta get connected to a water system, you gotta pay water bill, etc. Right?
Yes.
Because you are setting out in boundaries. Now you're dealing in man's law. See, now you're dealing out into the corporate world. And the corporate world deals in the set of lots and things like that. Fictitious world. The fictitious world. Okay? So when you see that, you gotta pay attention to always where you at. Always, because territory means that you have the right to use all resources. You see what I'm saying? Doesn't matter where it is. You got the right to use that resource. And when you get back to the law of nature, even the law of nations tells you that a nation a nation and a state is where free people are coming together to live according to the law of nature. Okay, so now let's take away, like I said, get rid of all the law. Always remember that. Get rid of all the things of what they try to, manipulate your mind to. And when you step outside, all you know is survival. I gotta eat. I need shelter. You see what I'm saying? And you pretty much need clothing, right? These three things you know for sure that you gotta have to survive. Okay? So if you push that at all costs to not have that, what happens? Think about that.
Right.
See, when they take the ability from you to act and be in self-autonomy, to self-govern yourself, you see what I'm saying? See, the reason why the stock market did what it did today was because of self-education. It was self-education. Self-autonomy will always rule, bro, no matter what. You can teach yourself more than anybody could ever teach you, more than I can teach you.
It's true.
And I can't even really teach you. I can only tell you. You got to still teach yourself.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying? So when you break it down to this, that's why you got to understand. So y'all, and this is what I really got to ask people. So, because it's getting to the point now, are y'all so scared to where y'all willing to let these people just stick y'all and put anything in your body? They already telling you they're finna come in your house, take your children. Man, listen, it's life or death with me when it comes to that. I don't have to question that in my mind. So now I already know. People be like, okay, man, so you talking about living like that. They kill people like that. But you got to understand I was free. I was free in the get-go because I chose my fate, not nobody else. I chose my destiny, not nobody else.
Wow.
That's what we got to get back to. If you ain't willing to live and die for the freedom and liberty that you want, you will never have it.
Facts.
So people got to understand that. See, they use death to put fear in you to have power over you. And once you start fearing death, which we should never fear, for what? Like I told you, you can never think of a time you was not. You can't think of it. You can't think of a time where you didn't exist. Nobody can. But you can think of the future. You can think of where you're going. You can think of what's coming.
Mm-hmm. That's fact.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes. That's big.
This is what you have to instill in your soul for this to even become real. Because even as a more, I don't care. I can file every paperwork, all that stuff. That still ain't gonna mean we ain't gonna get tested. Because you got to understand, our rise is their downfall, and they know this. It has been prophecy that has been spoken that this is going to happen to them.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to understand, when somebody know that they end coming, they ain't gonna care. They going ball feet, man. They going all out. You get what I'm saying? They don't care. They're gonna go hard as they can to what? To still try and stop you, even though that they know it's an end coming.
I say.
You get what I'm saying? It's their end. They know that. So with that being said, how hard they gonna press the issue on you? The only reason that they keep killing somebody in the street, because you don't value yourself. Yeah, pull up on them like they pull up on you, and I bet you they stop shooting people. And then that's what I'm saying. You gotta stop having mercy, because they ain't have none for you. But it's a way to do things when you got law. You carry out law. Justice only belongs to those who are willing to carry the law. If you ain't willing to carry the law, then you don't deserve justice, nor do you deserve equality.
Say that again. Shit.
You don't deserve it. How can you? We can't consider ourselves gods if we are not the governing ourselves, our own people. It is our duty to clean our neighborhood up, not them.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? Anytime that there is a dominant melanated community, they're going to have more police officers riding down their community. Why? Because they limited you on resources. First of all, you see, they don't want you to get money. Pay attention to the stock market, right? And you got the right to create your own stock market and system. That's something else everybody needs to learn. Every country got their own stock market, but it's only certain ones it's played on because the money is valued more. And the only person who value it is you. Nope, not them. They know what it is. They know it's evidence of debt. Because let me tell you something. This is another thing everybody need to learn. Everybody's chasing right now. Gold and silver is what you hear, right? Oh, we need to get gold. We need to get silver. I don't want that either. You know why?
Why is that?
Because gold and silver still means that it's a scarcity, and that means people are gonna be poor. You see what I'm saying? That was only a fool would chase gold. Once you understand that the UCC, which is called the Uniform Commercial Code, it's been written over 6,000 years. And what this did was it kept everyone, all you had to do was be honorable. All you had to do was know the instructions and the details on how to create a check, a negotiable instrument, how to make a bill of exchange, and then how to obligate it. Do you not know that you go bust your ass $9 an hour, 15, hell, I don't care if you think you make $25 an hour or $30 an hour. You go bust your ass $30 an hour, right? And you think that's the only way you can go get paid is going to work for somebody. But guess what? These people sitting in the back writing bonds, and they're being honorable, fulfilling obligations, and creating money just based upon the maturity date. That's why you get a check. I mean, a bill of exchange, a bill in your mail, right? And it has a maturity date, and that which they call the due date. Mm-hmm. All you had to do was fulfill an obligation, which was monetize it, sign it. You understand what I'm saying? See, that's how easy it is for them to make money. You see what I'm saying? By the stroke of a pen. And it's all about acceptance. Long as they accept it, it become a what? A medium of exchange.
Mm.
That's the UCC. So nobody can be broke once you understand this. It doesn't even exist. The lack of knowledge is a poor man's mentality. Seriously.
That's deep.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
Everybody that went to work thinking that they are you're gonna do taxes, right? So when you go do your taxes, you're gonna do you filing your W-2s and everything like that. And so what's gonna happen from there? Okay, so everybody's gonna claim and get their federal taxes that was withheld from them. And then they're gonna say that they had this much in income. You didn't make no damn income. Do you even know what an income is?
School is
You know what profit is? People that got rental houses and make money off rental houses, that's income, that's profit. But even then, it's not even a profit then because you were given Federal Reserve notes, which is evidence of debt. So what did you do? You took a loss. So everything is deductible. And I said everything is deductible. Everything is deductible. I'm going to say this one more time. Everything is deductible.
Can you give us some examples on that? When you say, obviously, of course, everything's deductible, and I get that.
Because there's no asset in the money that they're passing around right now. It's just credit and debit. Credit and debit is not tangible property that can be considered an asset. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not an asset, it's a loss. It's evidence of debt. So you got to count that as a loss. You didn't receive an income, you didn't gain anything, nothing. You lost, it's a loss. Because you supposed to, your blood, your sweat, and your transmitted utility is supposed to be worth gold and silver, and be paid in gold and silver, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if it's not paid in gold and silver, right, then you took a loss. See, now now what you doing is accepting a promissory note. So since this is a promissory note and you didn't receive, and again, guess what? The promissory note is telling you that United States is responsible for all for all private and public debts. It's a legal tender. Responsible for all private and public debts. So what that means is I'm not responsible for the debt. You're not responsible for the debt, and these corporations ain't responsible for the debt. A cash register will sit there, and then once you pay for something, they're gonna give you part of a receipt, and they're gonna take the other part of the receipt, and they're gonna stick it in the cash register. That's what you call the books. That's the balance. Okay. You got one on the other hand, and then you got these corporations like Walmart. They're gonna file their receipts, but guess who don't file theirs?
Us.
So every year, hey, they scream, hey guys, we got billions of dollars. We got billions of dollars. That's your money. Come claim it. But you ain't claiming shit. So now United States just went in what? A 20-something trillion debt because the people are ignorant.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying? It's steady going into debt because people don't understand that they're not balancing out the books. If you don't balance out the books, then guess what? That money's supposed to come back around anyway because you're supposed to make a claim. You're supposed to acquire that credit. That's why see, employer means master. Employee means slave.
Facts.
Employer means creditor. Employee means debtor. You understand what I'm saying? If you employ people, then that means you give to people. So they will give you money. And then once you become a contractor, you got to understand United States work off of debt anyway. So for you to even play in their system, they got to give you something. You understand what I'm saying? Yep. So once you become contractors, now the United States become your client. You flip the game. So now you only working off 1099s. All 1099s are considered for contractors. Even loans are deductible. You can deduct loans. You can deduct your cars. I think it's like when Trump was in office, I don't know what the hell Biden changed it to, but it was like 18,000 on the first year. You can deduct 18,000. And then if you had a car over 6,000 pounds, something like that, and you could deduct the whole entire car.
Damn.
You can depreciate it. That's what it means to depreciate.
Yeah, we got to sit down.
See if they tell you a car depreciate when it come off the lot, then depreciate the hell out of it then. Why not? It's a loss. I ain't paying for that. I ain't win. I didn't make no income. You can't tax me something off something I didn't make no income off of.
True that.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Mortgages is probably the biggest fraud scam in the whole entire world. And you know why?
Why is that?
Because in order for a credit debt system to work, there has to be monetization. And everything is monetized at contract. That's the only way Federal Reserve notes are even printed. By contract. That's why they say, let me see your paper trail. Because they know the only way money is printed is by contracts. So that's why you will see these folks. See, when they tell y'all they finna pass a bill, you know what that means? A bill. It's really a bill. And then these bills have what? Where all this money is going. Right? Okay, so that's how they able to print that money, because it was a contract. It's a promissory note. But y'all thinking that they got to do something to get that money back. They don't got to do nothing but wait till the day of for that bond to mature and sign it. And it's a done deal. They leverage the books. They balance the books out.
That easy.
That easy. You zero it out. It's gone. Why you think that they telling you we can get rid of your student loans and we can? Hey, yeah, you been got rid of it. It don't even exist.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? You been got rid of it, but you have to stand in your right capacity. When Trump told you to be a private citizen, you got to know what a private citizen is. And should you be one? Hell yes. Because that's when you really have the right to bear arms. You don't need a license or, you see what I'm saying, to be privileged for a right. Anytime somebody flipping your right and taxing you for it and putting a fee on it, then you got to understand, like, okay, how somebody going to tell me I got the right to, I got to have, it's a privilege to protect my life. Is you out your mind? That's depriving me. You go out here and you go tell, I don't know, think of a honey badger, and you go in this territory and you tell it don't fight back.
Shit.
It's because until it gets some license.
Shit. That thing gonna attack you so quick.
That's what I'm saying. Every single living being out here does that. We're no different. They're no different. Because guess what? If you thinking that, oh, that's gonna get us killed, they already killing you. So that what they mean. That's a coward. A coward dies 1,000 times. Do you understand? You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Can't be no coward out here in this stuff, man. This is for real, bro. This is for real. You know, and like I say, I really do this. I actually gotta go down to Jacksonville, Florida, to go represent a brother of mine, and I'm going with my flags and everything. I'm not playing, bro, because this is how serious it is. Because they do things and they forget who gave them the order, who gave you the light. You couldn't bathe. You couldn't write. Why you think they talk about the Renaissance time? Because this was their beginning of knowledge. Even when they talk about Jesus, Jesus came down here for the Gentiles. He didn't come down here for me or you. We his brothers, Yahshua, whatever you want to call him. At the end of the day, that's our brother. They were only saved through Jesus. That's why they praise him so much. That's because Jesus brought him the law. But at the end of the day, they got that's just letting you know that's justice at the same time. But once they were taught the law, they kept it. So now this gonna hurt y'all a little bit. But I mean this though. This gonna hurt y'all a little bit when I say this. But I mean this though.
We need it.
All right, so I want y'all to hear me on this. God said if his people, if we turn this back and we turn our back on God, then you got to understand what God is. God means authority, remember? So if God means authority, God has to mean law and order, right? Okay. So that means his people had to be of law, order, and just, right? Okay. So when we got away from God, and that means spiritually consciousness, because once you get into the spiritual side of things, guess what? You immediately want to become what? Liberated. Everybody. Once you gain back hold to your spiritual essence of yourself, you start thinking about freedom. You start thinking about liberation, right? So once we got away from the law, once we got away from carrying the law, that's when the problem came in, okay? Because now we turned our back against God, and when you read Romans 13, it said every soul shall be governed. So every soul shall be governed. That's why he said, I'm going to send Babylon to take over. Because what? We wasn't governing ourselves. So you got to understand, it's just like in the universe, there's no such thing as a what? Void, right? There's no such thing as empty spaces, correct? It don't exist.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So if we not doing what we supposed to do, what's that saying? If you don't do it, somebody else will, right?
Yep.
So if you're not governing yourself and you're not governing this land and you're not acting in self-autonomy, then guess what? Somebody else gonna come over here and do it for you.
Major facts.
So that's why I'm saying. That's why I'm telling you, like, if we don't do this, bro, then that we allowing somebody else to put their foot on our neck. And I'm telling you, the next one trying to do it is the Chinese.
I've been peeping that.
And I'm serious. So if y'all don't want somebody else, and the Chinese rule gonna be worse. They don't care. You see how they do their own.
Yeah, they don't give a damn.
For real. So I'm telling you right now, if you don't see what's going on, and you don't understand that you got to start getting into law and understanding what law is. But first, what? Get back to self and understand who and what you are. You know, get back to really living, not living to according to what they're saying, but living. And see, it's no need to worry about them. We got the upper hand. And listen, y'all, we got the upper hand. Y'all got to understand what we say, what we speak, what our perception according to this is our planet. We sprung up from this planet. So this planet reacts to us. Everything do. So you got to understand, we got the power. What we say will be so. It's nothing they can do about it. If you haven't realized that the people in America basically, and I'm talking about the melanated people in America, everyone reacts to us.
Fact.
And then if you pay attention, you see what I'm saying? If you pay attention, they're crying for help. They saying, hey, y'all need to wake up, because we can't be free till you wake up. And you know why? Because they know the prophecy. Excuse me. They know the prophecy though. So those people who do know the prophecy, they just sit back waiting like when they're gonna wake up. Because you got to understand why it has to be us. We taught everyone the law. So it's only all right that we gotta come back and do it again. Everything has to come back and fold to us.
Facts.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
No other way around it. Everything has to come back to us.
We got some questions in here.
And who and what they got, what they want to know.
Let's see, and then I got some for you too. So let's see. Oh no, hold on. Let me knock that off. Here we go. Let me know if you can't see it.
What steps should I take to start studying laws and living? All right. The first step, I advise everybody to get the Law of Nations. Yeah, definitely get that. That's like a Bible that should be in everybody's house, for real. because it specifically speaks on the law of nature and how we are all to live amongst each other in the whole and on the face of this earth as people. And this goes for every nation. This is how every nation has ever been built upon, and those that has fallen and rose again or whatever. This is how. And it speaks on these things. And you know, it's something that can never be changed. It'll never pass away. So definitely get into and that law of nations and trust law, because trust law deals with, and that's something major, man. That seals the deal when you start dealing with trust law, because that's how they get everyone. That's why they put on the back of a dollar, "In God we trust," because you're in trust, you're in their trust. See, everybody register their stuff at these counties and stuff like that, right? And you're not standing back as trustees or grantors or beneficiaries. So if you're not a grantor, beneficiary, or a trustee, you're not even considered you're considered as civil leader mortuus. You're dead in the eyes of law. Okay? Cool. Those people, and that means that grantor, trustee, and beneficiaries are people who are in possession of property. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say custodians, because everyone is just in custody of their house, their cars, etc. You see what I'm saying? You're not in possession at all. So that trust is real big. So definitely get on trust law. Understand trust law. There are 3 different people within the U.S. Constitution. Okay? You have the indigenous aboriginal people. Then you have what you call private citizens. Then you also have what you call 14th Amendment citizens. 14th Amendment citizen is what every U.S. citizen is. Okay? McDonald's is a U.S. citizen. So you think about how a corporation has the same rights or more rights than a black person. You see what I'm saying? And it's just a legal entity. Legal automatically means contract. Okay? Anytime you hear the word legal, it's a contract involved. Anytime you hear law, law means something that just can't be changed. Okay? That's what law means. Law definitely means something that just can't be changed. So you can't change the law. You can't change the fact that I'm a Moor. I can't change the fact that, you know, I'm melanated. I can't change the fact that, you know, our Negroid features. That's law. That's just what it is. That's our genetic feature, our genetic makeup. Okay? You see, you can't change the fact that, hell, we were here first. You can't change none of that, you know?
Facts.
So that's what you would consider in law. Law is something that never changes. It doesn't sway to the left. It doesn't sway to the right. You can't bend it. None of that. It don't change. It just is. Okay? Anything legal is by contract and by consent. It's by consent. Always. Legal automatically means consent. So if you are legally, if your legal description is black, then that means you have to be what? Consenting.
Yep.
And that's a legal description. That doesn't mean that's your lawfully description of who you are as your national origin. See what I'm saying? Black is not even a race. Come on. It's a color. How can black even be a race when it's a color?
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to look at how they putting these things on you and what the spells they're casting on you. And we all know about spells. So they're casting these spells on us.
Let me pull up.
What are you going to do? You know?
Let me see. And before you answer this one, do you teach classes?
Yes, I do teach classes.
Oh yeah, we about to get something set up. We about to get it popping.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring the family to you. We're gonna set that up.
How do you become a private citizen? Trust. Starting a trust, you know, that's what makes it private, because you're taking it out of their public charitable trust, and then you moved into the private. So now that you're in the private, you have the what? The right to bear arms. They have to have a warrant to do search and seizure. And before they can take any property from you, they have to grant you the due process of law, etc. All those things in the Bill of Rights. Notice I said rights apply to you. That's a private citizen. That's why Trump said he a private citizen. So he is, and then by him being a private citizen, they have to deal with him by the Constitution. So all this stuff that they talking about doing to this man is all statutes and codes. So that's why you got to pay attention to everything that's going on right now. It's serious. They're telling you that they really don't give a damn about the Constitution. So if the people are not willing to fight for your rights, your own rights, you ain't got no place in life.
Mm.
That's the reason why these people out here fight. And then that's the thing about it, like, man, Trump is for his people. Don't get me wrong. Now, why? The reason why I'm saying that, but you got to peep game when you peep game. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if a child comes speak to you the truth. You gotta listen. You gotta pay attention no matter what. You know, I don't care if you see a crackhead and they come speak to you and they telling you the truth. You listen. Pay attention.
Mm-hmm.
It don't matter who's speaking the truth. You know. Don't it ain't the messenger, it's what's being said, it's the message. So always pay attention, but like for real, what everything that dude telling you, like he opened the gate to tell everybody like this is what's going on.
That's a fact.
You know. You can't be scared of it. But private citizens, that all private citizens are in trust. That means that's how your property becomes private, all those type of things.
Mm-hmm. Let me get your next one. But we are definitely going to connect, and I'm gonna set something up, and we're gonna bring the family to you. We'll set it up though.
If I keep all my receipts and then claim them, then what? Well, you got to be in trust to do that. You see what I'm saying? You got to be acting in trust to even be considered creditors, because you got the people. We are gods and we are the creators. So it takes us as the people to accept and to create money. You can't create money as a legal fiction. So if you're just acting off of your social and you're not acting in trust and removing yourself from all liabilities and acting upon international law where you're able to act upon the UCC and create promissory notes and everything like that, to where these things go into the system. I mean, and these things they have to accept, okay, because everyone's acting according to the UCC. So when you do claim all your receipts, basically you're just telling them, all right, this is the evidence of debt. This is what I spent, and they owe it back to you. It's the same as when you do your W-2s. You're just telling them that, okay, this is what you took from me and this is what you owe me. You see what I'm saying? You're making your claim on it. So now you're just making your claim on it through your receipts now.
Mm.
See, you got a choice to be a U.S. citizen, a federal citizen. Do y'all work for the federal government? Do any of y'all have a contract? So why are you voluntarily doing it? Because that's what they say. It's voluntarily. They voluntarily let you do. You volunteer, and they let you do. And then everything they do is up on presumption. So that means by your action is what they're going to assume.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Let me get your next one.
Explain the Treaty of 1787 and how it pertains to us. Okay, so, well, the treaty. This is the big the big thing right here, right? Okay, so when it comes to the treaty, right, and we can go to 1786 before 1787. All right, and y'all got to understand. Oh, I'm glad we're talking about this, because this is all during the American Revolutionary War and everything like this when all this is going on. So you got to really pay attention to what's happened during this time. Okay, so now, mind you, the Moors we were fighting each other. They did not kick our ass. I promise you. We kicked our own ass because our own people wanted to be the top dog in the empire. You get what I'm saying? Certain tribes wanted to aid. They teamed up with Europeans to try to, they did certain contracts with them, certain treaties, and then certain Moors did treaties with certain European powers, right? Okay, so this is how they was able to even sneak in the first place. They did it in a sneaky way. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's all because of the jealousy of our people, though. You see what I'm saying? And it's crazy because they was just fighting each other. Like, no, you know, hey, I tell you what, if you help me take over, and it be their own cousins, you see what I'm saying? If you help me take over they land, then they'll tell the, you know, the Byzantines, that's what they were at the time, Christians, they'll tell them, all right, y'all, well, if you help us take over this, we're gonna give you this amount of land. See what I'm saying? So, and the Mongols was here too. So don't think that the Mongolians is the Native Americans they show you today. The same the same people they call Native Americans today are really Mongoloid Indians. They Mongolians, for real. Not the people they tell you who Mongolians from over there, but the real Mongolians are the Native Americans that they are called Mongoloid Indians. So all that stuff happened here. Turkey is over here. The Turkish Moors are here and all that. So, but anyway, let me get back to what I was saying. So, all right. Now, the Sultan knew that our people was going to sleep. This was already prophesied through, go back to the Mayans and the Lemurians and the Sumerians and the Aztecs time. They were all telling that our people were falling in consciousness, right? We were going back to sleep because what? A betrayal, everything else. We started acting in our lower selves between one another, right? Yep. So, okay. So now, the treaty came up. This is why the treaty came up. So the Sultan was like, all right, I got to think of something basically so, because they're going to take over, but we got to do it to where a law is in place. So my people will still remember. You see what I'm saying? So this is how we still remember, because you got to understand the treaty is also a what? Decree. It's a decree. Okay? So it's still a form of inheritance for us. So the Empire of Morocco, not the Kingdom of Morocco. I'm going to say this again. The Empire of Morocco, not the Kingdom. The Kingdom started in 1956. When that's something else. It ain't got nothing to do. I'm not a Moroccan. Let me put it like that. I'm a Moor. I'm Moorish. And Moorish is in every historical book from the 1600s, 1700s, 1800s, and you won't find Moroccan until you start getting into the 1900s. And that started dealing with when they started trying to take your birthright. But the treaty itself basically shows you that the United States, see, they say they was recognized, they got their sovereignty. Well, Morocco recognized their sovereignty. But the truth is, we only recognize them being able to come over here in commerce. So they were only able to use the ports. Okay? So that means that they are on admiralty and maritime jurisdiction. Okay? Admiralty and maritime jurisdiction. The Paul Revere Ride said, one is by land, two is by sea. Well, they came by sea. You see what I'm saying? So they came by sea, which means that they letting you know this is admiralty and maritime jurisdiction. Okay? So, and that's Article 14 of the treaty, letting you know that they are only given to be here by commerce, nothing else. Nothing else. So that's why all their courthouses are set up like ships and everything like that, because they are considered vessels. So they only operate on the UCC. In order for you to even be considered out of their jurisdiction, you have to operate against the United States according to the UCC. So if you're not, you're considered in trade with them, which is considered the trading with the enemy. And you're not supposed to be trading with them. They're outside of your jurisdiction. And so they're connected to the Holy See, which is the throne of the Vatican, the United States. That's still the Vatican. Go back to the papacy. See, when you, okay, you know the story of Daniel when he had the dream and he seen the statue, and the statue was like, it had a gold head and then it had like a metal, iron, like bronze and all that, and iron he had declared at the bottom. Okay, all these represented the nations of the Europeans. Okay, these are all the different nations that they didn't put together. So you can go back to the papacy, because the papacy is really the Antichrist. Okay, the Vatican, the Pope, all that, they act as the Antichrist. They said that they were God on earth, and they have the power to forgive sin. Nobody has the power to forgive sin but Allah. And you know why? If anybody got power to forgive sin, let them come forth. Because that means you can stop karma.
Facts.
And you can't. You see what I'm saying? So that's bullshit. You know, so, but they in the 1200s, they basically said that they were going to kill every indigenous person, right? All right, this is what they set out to do, and they've been doing it ever since. So you got to understand, when you look at the Vatican, London City, and you're looking at Vatican, the Vatican is the church, London City is the financial, and United States is the military, right? So all three of these together are considered the three-city state empire, which is the reason why the crown, and they operate as the crown together. All right, well, the crown owns the District of Columbia. The District of Columbia is doing business as the United States. Listen to what I said. So during this time, 1787, remember, we gave them their sovereignty. They tell y'all in 1774 that they declared themselves independent. You were independent till 1787, till we allowed you to have a form of independence. Okay? Then they got their independence. They had the American Revolutionary War. 1789, guess who snuck in? The British kicked their ass.
Facts.
See, they was running to get away from the Vatican, from the church, because they was ruling on them hard, man, for real. So they really wanted to get away from them. So when they got here, and then you got to understand, the people that was over here was cruel. They was cruel as hell, too. So the British kicked their ass. And we gave them money. Moors gave them money so they could have weapons and all this stuff to even fight, bruh. They ain't have nothing to fight. You see what I'm saying? They didn't even have nothing to fight. No money, no nothing. So it's just how everything came in. So George Washington came in, right? 1789, he wrote a letter to the Sultan. This after they kicked their ass. And he basically said, okay, we doing away with the old United States, but we're still the United States of America, and they have a constitution. So this is this is when Freemasonry first entered into the world of the United States. George Washington was not the first president of the United States. He was just the first one. He hijacked that shit. That's what he did. They hijacked it. I'm telling you.
They do.
Okay? Right. So when you seen the Moors that were Moors with George Washington, everybody be like, John Hanson and all them they were the first one. These were the ones who betrayed your ass. That's why they tell you you have to drop your title and nobility in Article 1, Section 10 of the Constitution. You can't have no title and nobility. That means you can't claim your nationality here. You got to go by the legal descriptions: white, black, American Indian, whatever that's the other things they say. You see what I'm saying? You have to go by those legal descriptions, and you got a choice on where you want to be. But they gave y'all that, say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. That fucked us up.
Right.
For real. It was an agenda. Man, they hit us in every way, though. People got to understand that. They attacked you in every single solitary way. But that treaty is our decree. It shows us that this is still our land, because what? If this was not the land of the Moors, then why did George Washington have to write a letter to even get permission to still be here?
In fact.
Why would you even acknowledge it? You see what I'm saying? Now, you got these fake ass Moroccans over here playing like they the ones who signed the treaty and that they keep endorsing the treaty. But ask yourself, why in 1974 did they have to do a tax treaty if you the real Moors over here who gave the permission for the United States to even be here in 1786? And they want to try to tell, they come out, oh, we're part of the empire. No, the fuck you're not. You talking about the Arabs and the French? That's who they are. Okay, so now what? The thing with this, people be trying to claim to them and all this type of stuff. Okay, if it's the case, it's like this. Because I know trust law. and it's about assets. So everything that you put into your trust can be monetized, even intellectual property, right? And the way you do that, okay, just have classes, and there you go, monetize your class. You feel what I'm saying? All this stuff, it doesn't matter. It's just what I'm saying is you put it into trust and you monetize it. So with that being said, if they really wanted to say that they were our people and they're kin to us and this and we're Morocco and they part of the Empire of Morocco, why don't they claim? Why wouldn't they claim us and put us in their trust? They would have more assets. They would get to utilize and benefit off of us like the United States do. Why the fuck would they not if y'all so real?
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Think about that. It's about money. So if we really belong somewhere in Africa, why ain't nobody claimed us? Because we would actually be an asset to them.
Talk that shit.
Why?
Woo. Facts.
Answer that for me, man. And I'm serious.
That's a big fact.
Can anybody answer that for me? Seriously, I want to know. Can anybody answer that for me? If we something to these people, right? Why ain't nobody making the claim to us? Because we would literally become an asset, just like United States consider you as an asset in the way they utilize you. That's the reason they gave you a social and a birth certificate, so they can claim you and utilize you up on the stock market. And they pull your credit. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This is facts, because I know if I'm the leader of a country and that's my people, I'm coming to claim all y'all asses, because I know what time it is. This big money.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
Now, somebody said the American Indians. We ain't even American Indians. To be an American Indian means that you are a descendant of America, born in India, and I ain't born in India. To even be an Indian, Kamala Harris is an Indian American, so that means she's a descendant of India, born in America. So what's an American Indian? That shit ain't real either. To even be considered an Indian, you got to be from India. You got some relation of blood ties to India with the red dot on your forehead right there. You see what I'm saying? You got some ties to that. No, I'm glad you said that, sweetheart. It's okay. I'm just glad you said that, because people say American Indian. I'm Indian this or Indian that. I ain't no Indian.
That's a fact too. I'm gonna pull up your next. You was on fire.
That's what I'm not.
You was on fire on that one.
Indian.
Was you still going on that, King? You want to still elaborate? You want me to go to the next one? Can you hear me, God?
Oh, I'm losing signal, I think.
I can hear you as of right now.
I can hear you now. We good.
You want to keep elaborating on that, or you want me to go to the next question?
Yeah, no, we good. I mean, I'm just saying, I was just putting it out there. You know, it's just, it all ties in together, man. No matter what, like all this ties into knowing the law and everything, anyway. So, you know, it all goes together. But I don't want people to be afraid of law, like, because this is what we really are. Like, you know, this is what we really are. Anybody got any more questions though? What's the next question?
Can you see it?
How do you become a private citizen? I think I already answered that one, just by trust law. Just being in trust is how you. Yeah, I think we did that one.
Okay, let me see. Did we do this one? Did we do what's the steps to set up a trust?
Okay, so what's the steps to set up a trust? Okay, I'm gonna tell you what steps to set up a trust, and I'm telling you, it's just natural common stuff. Okay, so I've been big dog. So let's say you the grantor, settler, And let's say you go to Brother Leon Rice and you say, hey, I want you to hold this cannabis for Brother Eric, okay? And he's gonna come get this on such and such day, okay? Now now let's say she tell you that you're able to use the cannabis in a beneficial way, which means that you're going to invest it and make it grow, okay? Long as you can make it benefit, you're allowed to do that. So you got the right to use it just as if it is yours as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, that's what you consider trust. Right then, because the grantor is the person that asked the question. I've been Big Dog. That's the grantor. All right. The trustee is Brother Leon, and the beneficiary was myself. That's trust. What was the obligations? The obligations were for you to hold it, or you can invest and make it beneficial. So that means you had the right to what? Monetize it if needed. That's trust in a nutshell. When you give them your house, you give them your cars, you're allowing them to monetize. So that's how they go and build all these nice things that they build with your money, and then don't even let you come be a part of it. Oh, they tell you how you got to look for you come in there, but they spent your money to do it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's how they do it. So anytime they telling y'all they running out of money, that's lies. They know they know how money made. So there's no such thing as running out of money. It's infinite because numbers is infinite.
They just keep printing that shit.
You know? Yes. As long as you're doing contracts, you keep printing.
Mm-hmm. I got it.
But the crazy part about it is this. You allowed them to give you $1,200, $600, and said that's all you worth. And they your trustees. And they feel like that's all you need to survive.
After they
that's fucked up, man.
Fuck the economy.
For real.
Took your jobs away, fucked the economy up. Take the little $600 and shut up.
I think my what's name went out. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Did you hear me?
Oh, I can't hear you now.
All right, let me know if you can hear me. I'll keep talking for a second. Let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me now?
Oh no, hold on, God.
Go ahead and just log off and come back.
Can you hear me? Nod your head. Yeah, I can't hear you. I don't know.
Hey, log off and come back.
It just went completely out.
Log.
All right. I'll just come back in, come back out.
Yeah, do that. All right, so while we're waiting on the guy to come back, I'm going to connect with him, and I'm going to set up something for us as a group to be able to connect with him so we can learn this shit, because this is the type of stuff we got to understand and overstand so we can operate in this matrix the right way. You know, it is what it is. If you don't understand law, they can manipulate you and play with you and do all type of stuff that they want to do, and you don't benefit from it. So we need to start benefiting from this. If we in the matrix, we got to learn how to play inside the matrix and flourish inside the matrix. It is what it is. Let me bring the guy back on. All right, fam, you should be here in about 3 seconds. So yeah, I'm gonna set the class up. So y'all, if y'all interested, and I'll talk more about it at the end of the show, DM me and let me know if you're interested. We're gonna set that class up. I got another one. I got a couple more questions for you, God. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Can you see the question?
So you say, yeah, how do I feel about a joint tribe? I'm all about you know, tribes and allegiance. There are more, like Moorish National Republic of Peace. I'm just one nation state. There are others out here. There's a shout out to the goddess Ninti El Bay. If you know anybody ever heard of her in North Carolina, she has she's actually the Mexum, the Cherokee Moors over there. Shout out to them. It's a couple other people like the Anawaya Republic, and so definitely. But that's what we have to do. We have to start these either tribes, community, any form of political subdivision, nation states, and things like that. We have to start these things. We have to get into governing ourselves and then create allegiance and treaties and everything like that. We have to do that. That is the most important thing it is for us to do. You see what I'm saying? I don't care what, and you have the free will. You have the free will to join and choose whichever law that you want to be governed under. Nobody can ever take that away from you. And yes, you can get with your like-minded people and form your own society and everything like that. But there's steps to doing that. But you got to make sure you really with some people that's going to be about their life, though, because I'm telling you, it comes with a lot with this, for real. This is our livelihood. You dealing with people's children, etc., and all that. So I don't take this lightly at all, for real.
Mm-hmm. Facts. I got another one coming.
But that's just how I feel about it.
Facts.
How nationality process work? Well, nationality has to be conferred by the body of politic. So what government or nation or state are you joining, and then what does their constitution say their nationals are? So Moorish National Republic of Peace says that our nationals are considered Moors. So anybody that is Moorish American or Moorish, Mer, Mu, Moro, etc., is considered it could be a national in Moorish National Republic of Peace. You see what I'm saying? So it has to be conferred. The nationality process just works by you consenting. But what we do is everything go back to trust, because the government is just your trustee. You see what I'm saying? It's just your trustee, and your people become your beneficiaries. That's what we do in Moorish National Republic of Peace. Moorish National, MNRP, let me shorten it up. MNRP is we are trustees for ourselves. Okay? And we govern ourselves and our property according to our constitution and our public laws. Okay? So that's what you consider the trust itself. Because we're all trustees, because we're all entrusted with one another. And we're all beneficiaries of each other. Because I don't want my property, if something was to happen to me, or I have no beneficiaries, or my children don't step up, then I would rather for my property to go to Brother Leon, because that's a brother of mine that I trust. You get what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So the people that's, in with you, that's how it go. And that's how we've always maintained power.
Let's see. I think we got maybe like one or two, and I'm gonna let you go. I don't want to take too much of your time. I appreciate you.
Yeah, you good.
Let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and ask this because it's free will, but you answer it if you want to or not. I'm just gonna throw it up there. Somebody asked it.
Oh, yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Hey, I said shit.
Right up.
Somebody wanted to shoot the shot. I got to throw it up there. It's for the people. It's for the family.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
All right.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you like this though. I am, but I ain't, because I'm married to my people. You feel me?
Ooh, I like that.
And that's just real.
I like that. I like that. So, I kind of want to say this for when we meet up with the class, because I don't want you to give all the game away, all the sauce.
I'll keep it short. Just ask me.
So as far as taxes, like, how do we get in? How do we get involved? How do we get involved? How do we not have to pay taxes the way they say we do? Because I know it's illegal, but if you don't do it.
Well, taxes is when you file taxes, it's not necessarily that you're paying taxes. You just file it. So you got to know how and you're filing, and they think you know. So like I say, you have a choice on what's what. What are you giving? What are you withholding? You see what I'm saying? See, me, I don't pay taxes because everything belongs to my children. Every single solitary thing I do belongs to my children. I can't be taxed anyway because I'm a Moor. But even if I didn't operate that way, even to y'all advantage, you see, if I wouldn't even operate it like I'm operating now, I still wouldn't pay taxes because I would make my children, like, everything I do goes to my children. So it's considered a pass-through. That means I don't own nothing, so you can't tax it. The trust own it. The children don't own it either. They're just benefiting from it. Nobody's in possession of it. Nobody's in ownership. We're just in possession. And remember, 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of the law. So now it works for you on the flip side. You see what I'm saying? So I wouldn't pay taxes at all. Even if I started a business, I'll make my business run through my trust. That way my business wouldn't even have to pay taxes because it's still for the benefit of my children. You want to always, it's called a shell game. You want to always remove yourself from any and all liability. Remove yourself.
See, yeah, we gotta set. See, yeah, we gotta set this up quick because this shit is crazy. And you've been telling me, and shame on me because you've been telling me this for a little hot second now, and I need to take action on it. So I'm gonna definitely hold myself accountable to this. And the family, we coming to holler at you like real soon. So be ready. We coming.
Right. I mean, it's just ways of thinking, man. It's so many ways to play the game. So like, just because you still in it and you haven't claimed, like, you're not lost. Just like y'all manipulated the trading, the stock trading. It's the same thing. Find a way and do it. You see what I'm saying? Just learn the game, learn the UCC, learn how companies are moving, and once you get it, it's over with. They can't do anything to you because then once you start moving in these ways, like you're only deducting, you're getting all the money that you spent back. See, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Once you know how an employee, if an employee buys something or something for the company, or the company was supposed to buy, be what? Reimbursed for that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but do you not know anything that the company buys for the employees, etc., that the company gets to what? Write that off.
Facts.
So if you always operating in your business 24/7, then why the hell you ain't writing everything off? That's why I don't care who and what you are. You should at least have an LLC. Something.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason why you don't get no money, because you ain't in business. You don't need none if you ain't in business. You're a consumer.
Yep. So do you actually have to be a Moor to be able to basically do what you just said about taxes and to be able to use those?
No, this is just tax. Private citizens can do this. You see what I'm saying?
Yep. Okay.
I'm a Moor by nature. Citizenship and status and shit, that's legal. So you got to understand, all this stuff legally signing up for this stuff.
Mm-hmm. Hey, they say they ready in here.
I'm ready too, man. This is what I want. I want people to know this. I want us to be empowered. I want us to have our own. I want us to, pull up. Like, listen, it's so much I know how to do, and I'm telling you. And this year, I'm just, every year I'm moving up to bigger and bigger and better things. Like this year, I'm all into, taking these houses from these banks.
Yes, you told me.
That's what I'm doing this year. So, I'm gonna tell you about all of that. We're gonna talk about it on here, but
I got something for you.
That's what I'm gonna do.
I got something for you. We talked already about that. I got you too. I hit you.
So that's what I'm doing.
Well, look, guys.
I am not playing.
So he said, what's been going on?
See, bro said adverse possession. I don't like adverse possession. I'm taken by Aboriginal title because this is my land. I don't want the real estate because I'm the land, and whatever's attached to the land belongs to the land. So it's automatically mine anyway. I'm the proprietor of it.
And that's
so you just move different. I don't do adverse possession. If I want your house, I can. If I want your house, I don't care who it is. I can really take it because I understand everybody's operating under a color of title, which means that you don't know the last chain of command or who was in there, but I do because it was me. It was my people, and I got all the proof in the world to show you. So now the burden of proof relies on them. And guess what? The fact that you got a color of title means you don't know who the hell had it last anyway. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Automatically, it's over. I win. And 9 times out of 10, you probably ain't got your stuff in the trust no way. So it's in the sea of commerce. Anybody can claim it.
See, it's about that thought, like about that mindset, having that mindset and understanding and understanding that. That's why we got to equip our peoples with this mindset, because it'll be a whole different ball game if we was operating like this.
See, a bank, right? See, a bank only wants to. A bank is once you sign a mortgage, the mortgage it's already done because it's monetized. Okay, so once the bank attachment that the bank has is the legal contract, that's it. Do you not know a mortgage? Okay, if you take an economic loss in a mortgage, do you not know that automatically that is considered fraud? Because you're not supposed to take an economic loss. So if they try to sue you and take your house, well, they just also disclose your non-disclosure agreement. So that's also considered fraud. And as soon as you sign the mortgage anyway, they automatically put it out to be monetized on the stock market and stuff, which is also another way of. So you can't lose your house if you know what you're doing. But anyway, most people don't get the paying through their mortgage, right? So when they don't get the paying through their mortgage, they end up losing the house, right? So now, remember, the only attachment that the bank had was just the contract. They no longer have attachment to their house. So really the house abandoned. That's what people don't understand. That's why they trying to hurry up and get another contract back to so they can have an attachment to their house. Mind you, somebody probably done bought their house by 7 times.
See, that's the shit we need to know, bro. As a whole.
Yes. But see, what I'm telling you, it's going to happen anyway. What I'm telling y'all, and the fact, because it's going to get out there. The same way it got out there about the trading market, this is going to get out.
Facts.
They know we going to take our shit. They know this, bro. They can't stop it. Today was a sign of that. So just imagine the more we keep wanting to know, the more we want to get up ahead, the more we want to get up on game.
Somebody said a mortgage equals dead.
Right. It's a dead pledge. You know why? All banks broke. So what credit did they give you to even say that they even gave you your money from the get-go? So it's fraud. They can't even ask you for no money. They can't charge you or say you owe them or say you got to pay anything with interest and they ain't had a credit in the first place. That's another thing of fraud. They commit fraud like 7 times out, like 8 times throughout the whole contract. Every mortgage.
Right.
It was your signature that. So what credit did they give you?
Damn.
But look, man, I love y'all. I definitely got to go.
Oh, facts. And I was trying to,
you know what I'm saying? But link up with me, bro. I appreciate y'all.
No doubt. I'm gonna hit you up here in the next day or so because we got to go ahead and get this thing popping. And I got that. I actually got the stuff we spoke about last time. I'll give you a call.
All right, bro.
Peace and love. I appreciate you.
Peace to y'all, man.
Peace.
Peace, 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 peace.
All right, family. There you have it. Eric Ingram Bey. That's the 3rd time he's been on here. And I'm telling you, every time he come on, he drops some new shit. and it just makes sure we just equipped with what we need to be able to benefit in this through this matrix. And that's what I was saying earlier. We got to be able to maneuver through this matrix the right way, because the matrix is here. It is what it is. We can ignore it because fuck it, because we know that what happens when it comes from the rituals and stuff that they put on us from it. But shit, we can still benefit from it at the same time too, and benefit and learn how to maneuver in it. You know what I mean? We definitely got to learn how to maneuver in it. That way because the shit is ours anyway. It's already our birthright. Like the God was saying, it's already our birthright. So, and they understand that, and they know this shit is coming too. So that's why we got to sharpen our minds, because iron sharpen iron, and get together in groups and start building and learning this shit and taking the shit back, taking our property back, not having to pay taxes and shit and do stupid shit that's fraud. Like, it's literally fraud, but because we sign over our rights to it, you know what I'm saying? We participate. That means we have to abide by it. Did y'all know? I was reading something like with, and we gotta get off of here, with voting, and I don't participate in that shit. It's some bullshit. I understand that. It's just a ritual. I'm cool. But to each his own. I don't knock you or whoever does it. Hey, peace, love you. You feel me? But if you don't sign up, like if you don't sign up to vote for Democrat or Republic, you don't sign up for those, like, you don't have to really abide by anything that goes under those rules and the guidelines and the rules that they push on us. But a lot of us just aren't educated and don't realize that and understand it. So just think about that. Like, if you don't sign up or vote and participate in that, you really don't have to live by, or you don't have to live by the rules, the guidelines, the titles and stuff that they put on top of our heads. Like Grand Rising Truth just said, stop giving them consent. So yeah, this live definitely will be saved on my YouTube channel, Planet Wiz. Make sure you go like, share, subscribe it. Watch it as many times as possible so you can take notes. It will be on IG as well, IGTV, Facebook. If you guys are interested in participating in that class, DM me. Just say I'm interested. Just say I'm interested in the class. DM me some small. I'm interested in the class. I'm gonna make sure I get you guys take some notes, get everybody listed on the list, and we're gonna make that shit happen, because it's just time. It's just time. We gotta move as a unit. We gotta move as a family. Like Obsidian said earlier, tribes, and that's what we've been talking about, building this tribe. So it's time for us to really, really step up and start building this stuff and being able to benefit back and jump back into our birthright, like it's supposed to be. You feel me? So with that being said, family, your boy is out of here. This was Planet Wiz Season 4, Episode 9 is officially a wrap. Remember, like I always say, the universe agrees with a made-up mind. Remember, the universe agrees with a made-up mind. So with that being said, it's your boy, Leon Wiz White. I love you. Peace, love, light, positive vibrations. Make it a great day.